Hello everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading on this momentous day when Harry's case was settled. And Harry, of course, was not in London. Not even awake. People speculate while all of this was going on. Instead, he decided to stay in LA and go and visit the Salinas Fire Department and their new service dogs, Cruz and Taffy, and pose for some pictures. And he looks a bit sheepish there, our disaster tourist, and standing at the end of the line. We know when Madame was orchestrating these photo opportunities, she made sure to plant herself in the middle of the photo. Even the governor's wife had to stand on the side, and Megan right in the middle. But this time has been at the end of the line, according to a body language expert. I use the word expert very loosely. Judy James has been looked quite uncomfortable, quite awkward and self-conscious, standing there sort of skulking at the end of the line, trying to diminish himself, hands in pocket. But anyway, there he was. And the fire department put out a little puff piece, and you have to get your sick bag before I start reading. It says, in an inspiring turn of events, they, the firefighters, and I suppose the dogs, had the opportunity to meet Prince Harry, who is known for his philanthropic work and advocacy on various social issues, including disaster relief. That's news to me. Disaster relief has been? Really? Anyway, we continue. This encounter not only boosted their morale, but also emphasized the importance of community. Anyway, Wandering Star, our Wandering Star has been busy, most interestingly, without the other Wandering Star who stayed at home, probably on the floor still sobbing after Justine Bateman had a go at her. We're going to ask why Harry needed to do this. I did see in a previous reading on the disaster tourist that he really thinks that this is his gift to humanity, to show up, and you know, they can be blessed in his presence, his divine princely presence. He does seem to think that, but why? Now, who put him up to it? Where was she? Why know her? And what else do I want to know? How did he feel? Because as I say, the body language expert said he looked quite sort of uncomfortable and self-conscious without her there to tell him what to do. So how did he truly feel deep within? If there are depths within, I doubt that there are. And was this a morale boosting thing for the fire department, or did they want to? I won't encourage violence, but you can finish that sentence yourself. So was this a morale boost? What did they think? What did they feel about this this royal presence that had come to pick the dogs and stand in the queue and not give any money or material support, but a morale booster? Okay, so that's where we are, and you can tell that this is just tarot for fun and entertainment and a tremendous amount of snark today. And it is all just my opinion and all wild speculation. I just read energy, and there is a disclaimer in the box below. Let's see, why was husband there? Where was she? And how was he feeling? Was he feeling really pleased with himself, or a bit sheepish there? And was it a morale boost? There's the Chariot. That's got to keep showing up and doing good, because that's your role in life. Very ambitious card. Get out there, be seen, be visible, success, journeys, progress. Can't just lie on the floor at home or on the carpet with your game console. Can't be doing that. Have to get out. Have to do the royal procession. The Chariot is giving me very much horses, carriages, balconies, all of that. Marching band, even maybe. Drums, you know how they do the drums. Cheering crowds as they process. All there in the Chariot. As the body language expert pointed out, I think it was her, might have been the journalist who wrote the little piece, he wasn't landing either as a disaster tourist or as a royal, because if he was a royal he would have been dressed better and he would have been in the front of the photograph. So it was a bit of a a bit of a disaster from that point of view. Anyway, let's have a look at the situation we're dealing with. That's underlying energy. Oh, Six of Cups. I wish I could be back in my past where I knew who I was and what I'm supposed to do. Childhood. Harmony, reconciliation. Yeah, it's his childhood, it's the past where he felt safe and understood and knew who he was and what he had to do, and someone ironed his clothes and someone said, you have to wear this today and you have to say that, and these are the people you're going to meet, and we'll drive you there, and we'll not only drop you off, but we will go with you, and we will hold your hand, and we will take the things that people give you and then give them back to you when we get home, and we will make sure you get home safely. That's Six of Cups. Nobody there to look after him now. The little prince. Why was he there? Who decided this was a clever idea? The Knight of Pentacles, he decided it was a clever idea. Prosperity, benefits, investments. It's Harry. Earth sign prince, Virgo, that's all. Knight of Pentacles, back in the comfort zone, things he knew, the slow but steady zone, the slow lane, but the slow but steady lane for our Knight of Pentacles. He knows how to do these things. I think he sincerely believes that this is his God-given role, to go and cheer the peasants on when disaster strikes the peasants. It doesn't occur to bring sacks of gold to the peasants or anything useful, but just his mere divine presence. That's my opinion, of course. Let us see where she was. Why wasn't she there? Did he tell her, stay at home, they hate you? Was she sobbing on the floor? Why wasn't she there? Three of Pentacles. Well, that's a teamwork. She sent him. She realized that not a good look for her to show up, because she got lambasted when she showed up at that teen girls charity with goods that people speculate were not hers to give. Shall we just say she might have just posed for a picture holding bags. That's a theory. That's a speculation. I cannot say that that is true. That is just a rumor that I have heard. But that didn't go down well. Nobody thought that that was a good idea. So she stayed at home and she sent him out instead. And he seems quite biddable and quite willing to do what she tells him to do. Still, even at this stage, even when allegedly her people were trotting around visiting with publishers, trying to get a deal for the divorce memoir. Amazing, isn't it amazing? There it is, Three of Pentacles. This was a joint effort between them. So, how was he truly feeling in himself? Was this body language expert on the money? Or did she read the situation wrong? And really, he was quite comfortable and quite confident and at ease and happy and just doing the thing he loves to do, which is royal. I've got Judgment in reverse. No, he was feeling very awkward. I think that this awakening card, it is about being judged and forgiven and all that stuff. I think that that disaster tourist thing really hit hard and was wounding and terrible. And he feels the criticism, which is Judgment in reverse. It's criticism. Feels it keenly. And I think was quite eager to show up and say, see, I'm here. I'm not climbing over people's burnt out cars and trampling over the ruins of their homes when they haven't even been allowed back to see if their poor pets are still alive or anything like that. Grandma's, I don't know what, gold chains made it through the fire, and I'm not being snarky now. But those two trampled all over that. He wasn't there. He was there to pet Cruz and Taffy and have a little photo opportunity. Quite a humble energy. Humble, yeah. More, don't hate me. Don't hate me. Don't criticize me. Don't judge me. Big card. That's the big card. But we need success under the Three of Pentacles. This was them trying desperately, Brand Sussex has swerved right off the road and gone careening down the hill on its roof, and the doors spin open and they fly out. But still, somehow, she's trying to claw her way back into that vehicle and somehow get it on its feet, even though the engine has burnt and the tires have exploded and has been his concussion. She's still trying to drive that Brand Sussex. Not outcome. Was this a morale booster for the fire department and for Cruz and Taffy? or was it more of a booster without the star? If you get my drift. Did they want to do that rather? Eight of Cups is the change and shift, much stronger than that. It's woe. It's walking away from woe. My sense of that card, it's normally someone walking away deep in thought, very sad, walking away from their sorrows. You could interpret that as a morale booster, at a push. But the Eight of Cups is not really a morale booster. My sense of that card, the Eight of Cups, what it represents, that's not a very good indication of what the Eight of Cups represents. You have to know the Rider-Waite-Tarot to know what I'm talking about. My sense of it more is that they were like, just go away and leave us, because we are grieving and we are sad and we are wounded and we have many years of healing to go through before we can say that we have got any closure in this situation. You are not helping us, go away. That's how I'm going to interpret it. As I say, there's a teensy bit of maybe lift the gloom briefly, but I'm getting, it's a movement. Eights are about movement, moving away. You're not helping us, go away. That is my personal interpretation of this card. That's the reading. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow.